from abusive households are so likely to get into abusive relationships later in life is because so many people excuse abusive behaviors by citing their own trauma and abuse. One of the reasons that I have such low tolerance for it, my brother and I came out of the same household, right? My brother was abusive in said household. I kind of forgave him for it because we were both we were dealing with the same shit. It makes you crazy. Once you're out of it, right, you're out of it. You have to work really hard to get to be okay, or you can sink into it. And people will ask me like, well, why are you doing so much better than your brother? Because my brother chose to hurt people instead of get better. And I know they all do it the same way. When predatory people learn that you also have abuse and trauma, they'll tell you, I was traumatized and abused. You'll find some camaraderie there. And then it turns out they don't want to get better. They just want to use their abuse and trauma as an excuse to continue those behaviors, to exert control on other people, to make it your problem, really, that they haven't healed. And they'll try to guilt you with the, well, you're supposed to understand, but you also have trauma, but I can't help it. I can't help the manipulation. I can't help the abusive behaviors. I know for a fact my brother will approach women by saying like, oh, I had a really hard childhood, and, you know, making them feel sorry for him. And then they just start seeing how much you'll put up with because you feel bad for them. And I have had to pull friends out of abusive situations with men that would be so mean, so hurtful, so physically harmful. And then when you show up to kick them out, to make them face some consequences, I think one of the reasons that kids